Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. I can't have a long introduction because I have dumplings beside me, so I need to eat them. Or buns, pork buns. Okay, move over, computer. Okay, welcome to I'm Tish, Echo Echo, and today we're going to be watching Jessie Lee Ward's latest live that she put on her Facebook. She was saying how she was going to go to all of Holy Week. Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. She blocked me. But this is off of her Facebook, public. All right. I've noticed I've gotten a few new subscribers this month. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been here from the beginning, when, no, pretty similar to the videos now. But worse is somehow. All right. So welcome back to the viewers. Let's watch her get ready with me. Okay.
Jessie Lee, you can call me #Bossly or the People's Mentor, and you're gonna get ready with me in Miami, and we're gonna chat in a few days. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. I have very bad news. I got my eyelash glue stolen from Courtney and Ordon, so I just had to DoorDash some eyelash glue so I can wear lashes tonight. I'm wearing lashes because
That is tragic news. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go on after this. No, I can.
going to this UFC fight, so I don't know if anybody's into this that watches me, but hi. I got so much sun today. I really love it. I got some sun on my buns. I look super tan on TikTok, quite red on these two. So I'm hoping that it just kind of like goes down a little bit over the next couple of hours because, you know, maybe we'll be on television or something like that. So, hi, how are you? I'm doing great as usual. So in my really gross juice today, I added tart cherry, and this tart cherry tastes pretty like, it helps a lot. I don't even taste the kale. So maybe they totally messed up the recipe and they didn't give me what I thought that they were going to give me. But if they gave me what I ordered, then I think the tart cherry helps. So still working on, I'm not red on TikTok or anything. So it's not like.
Is that ketones though? Is tart cherry ketones or actual tart cherries?
It's not, you know.
If it was ketones, she probably would have said her spiel. More energy, blah, blah, blah. Fat loss, burn, blah, 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 blah.
It's not doing that thing where it, like, oh, it is doing that thing. That's Miami for you, man. I was a little too white when I got here. So what can I say? It's going to be fine. Oh my gosh, what is going on? My internet is so bad on TikTok because it's on this third phone. And I want to talk about the Fountain Blue for a minute here. Apparently,
if you just had a streaming service, you could have consistency amongst all of your devices. And it means you can engage with your audience. You can actually look at the camera, the one camera that you're recording from. Like, she can afford it. It's obviously a conscious choice because she's got to be the one with the most of everything. I am so extreme that I have 3 phones that I, stream from. Minnie is well and truly over she's about to get cranky at him. And she was just hiding underneath the gigantic bed. So Wilbur was getting frustrated. God, dog freaking relationships. Complicated.
Fountain Blue, Miami, allegedly, I didn't pay for the room, but I was told by Dan Fleischman that it was $1,700 a night. And I will tell you, this is not a $1,700 a night hotel. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing. And I haven't cross-checked that with Google. That's just from Dan, so who knows.
Name drop, but then followed by a complaint. And looking at it, I've had rooms for $100 that look like that. So, yeah.
But I will tell you, let's talk about the elevator situation.
So, in other words, she has been paying $1,700 a night. So she'd have to drop over 10 grand on just staying at this hotel. Hard to feel sorry for her when you think of it like that.
How it never comes. And then we can talk about how the internet doesn't work. So, I don't know. $1,700 a night. I feel like you should have one or the other. Pick a struggle. You know, it's like when rude people are also ugly. I'm like, pick a struggle. You could be rude or you could be ugly, but both, you're really stretching it here, people. So I guess we're not going to be on TikTok, actually, because this is not functioning. Terrible. Terrible, terrible.
I just spilled my Coke everywhere. Why? Why? Why did I do that? Why did I put it in the path of I spill things so often, and I'm like, what the hell? You know that it's there. You just put it there. How did you manage to knock it over? If you're rude, that makes you less attractive to me if you're rude. So that's why I do not like or do not think Mateo's attractive because he's a bum, because he's a jerk. So um, he's conventionally attractive, but it wears off once you see what how he treats people. God damn it. The worst part about that is the Coke might be a little bit flat and my dumplings are getting cooler. Okay, let's keep going.
Terrible news. But then it just gave me a Snapchat, and now it's giving me telegrams. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what's happening. What primer is that? This is this YSL primer, and it's the.
Does she really have people asking her what primer it is? Do you think she plants people? Because I don't think I've ever been interested in what primer someone's wearing. And if I was, nearly every single creator I know puts it in like their bio or the description.
Oh, I can't say it. It's in French. Touch Eclat Blur Primer. I really like it. So I'm gonna do full face makeup, which is very rare these days.
We know, pick me.
I like to use it. Kinching, thank you for the prayers. Appreciate you guys. I do feel great. Hell yeah. This was the first week where I didn't get to have all those treatments and stuff that I have been doing back home. So that made me like a little nervous, except for I brought all my supplements here. So I drank that oxygen water the whole time I was here. I did every single thing that I was supposed to do, supplement wise, herbal tea wise, all that stuff.
Supposed to, Jessie Lee Ward, in case you don't know. Who doesn't know, but who knows? Someone might not know her. She's a network marketing professional. She's high profile. And I would say she's an MLM influencer because that's her sphere. I don't think many people would know her outside of MLMs. She would disagree. She is a top leader at Prove It, which is Ketones MLM. She's pretty loud and proud. A known liar, speaking with hyperbole. She tells a story about how she came to Prove It with 8 people, but the group was 13 because people have dropped out, including Erin Bees, whom we love. So if you don't know Erin Bees, go and know her. That sounded bad. Anyway, Jessie Lee took her highest leaders on a trek to Colombia, and it was very problematic. And we were all reporting on it, or the anti-MLM people. And then about 2 weeks after that was all going on, it was announced by Eric Worre that she had stage 4 colon cancer. I'm not a well-wisher in the sense like it honestly would not affect my life if she passed away because I don't have a relationship with her, not even parasocially. I just know about her through MLMs. And I had sort of been looking at the Colombia situation, and it sounded a lot like Om Shanrikyo cult tactics. So I was reporting on that. I don't wish her harm, but it would not change my life whatsoever if she passed away. And that's just the truth. It honestly, I would go, oh, I hope her loved ones are okay, you know? And I hope someone is giving her dogs all the love in the world, okay? All the love, all the heart goes for the dogs, you know? They love her. They don't know who she is as an MLM leader. They just know her as, their owner whom they love. So I would be sad for the doggies. That's about it. Yeah, so she started treatment in getting some of her small intestine cut out, apparently some lymph nodes. It's what's the metastasized, which means it's spread. But she keeps on saying like she thinks, she's doing a variety of other treatments and not chemo. And she's called the doctors chemo pimps when it is recommended for like stage 4 cancer. So she has been doing everything but chemo and including every pseudoscience BS thing that's thrown at her. And so I say that now to say she said, just before I went on the spiel, I have been, sticking to my supplement regime to the letter. And it's like, who gave that to you? Was it a medical doctor? Was it your oncologist? Was it, did they tell you to do the oxygen water? It's dangerous because she's got the money to do anything to treat her health. And she has influence amongst people in MLMs. And if they also have cancer, there's the risk that they're going to do the same things she does, wasting money and not having a definite result. Or, even if all of this works for Jessie Lee, it's anecdote. There's no studies that show that this, and this, and this, and this. But there are studies about chemo, so it's dangerous things that she's saying, and that's why I'm talking about it today. Okay, let's keep going.
So I'm not actually worried or anything like that. But what can I say? You're always on TikTok. I love TikTok, but I picked that phone to put TikTok on, and the internet was just not good enough. So anyway, I'm going to the fights tonight in Miami. So if you're in Miami and you're going to UFC, I have no idea where we will be, although I have a feeling it will be pretty decent. So I got invited by Eric, whose mastermind I spoke at this weekend. So Eric's going, I'm going, Wes Watson's going, Sean Whalen and his wife Sax are going. I think Dan Fleischman's going. I think all of the usual suspects. I think we're all going to watch men and women punch each other in the faces, which is new for me, not really my kind of sport, but I feel like maybe it is my
usual suspects. Mm-hmm. That's accurate. Also, she just loves to name drop,
Maybe it is my sport. Maybe what I need to do is get into this so that when people try to mess with me, I can become a threat, I'm really feisty already.
Why? She's not looking at comments. Why would you be feisty? Did you come on wanting to be feisty? Because it kind of sounds like it. Also, you're very threatening. You're more dangerous than a UFC fighter. The mental manipulation, combined with her influence and power, you don't need more things to threaten people.
Though, but not to be messed with in general. But usually I just deal with my problems with the use of lawyers and things of that nature. But maybe I'll get I wax my eyebrows. Maybe I'll get really inspired tonight by these UFC people, and then I'll just take a change of heart and I'll become a UFC fighter. Maybe that'll be my new career path. But anyway, I did hear something during the mastermind, actually. Well, actually, I don't know if it was during the mastermind. Maybe it was during a conversation where they were saying, yeah, it was during a conversation last night on the yacht. We were on Eric's yacht. And Chase Hero actually said, think about it. What was the very first sport? And I was going to be like, I just stayed quiet. I'm like, I don't know, soccer. Fighting. Fighting, apparently. Now, I haven't Google checked that one either, so I don't know the price of the fountain blue, and I don't know if fighting is the first ever sport there was, but that's what the boys said. Not that they're necessarily right, okay. You're just recovering from the surgery where they removed part of your colon. Glad you're fit and healthy, too. You're always an inspiration. Thank you.
You can't tell that she's fit and healthy from just looking at her.
For that, and I hope your recovery goes really well. Once I go to a live UFC, that it'll change. Yeah? How crazy this color difference looks right now. Oh, God, what can I say? Turn into tan, please, turn into tan. Right now, this looks very bizarre. But anyway, it'll look fine. So, what can I say? Yeah. So, wasn't really a fan of this. But anyway, had a really amazing week. The mastermind was great. I'm really grateful for all my friendships that are here and the new connections that I made. So grateful I was asked to speak. A lot of speaking gigs keep coming up, like a lot of big stages keep messaging me over the last week or so, and then this just kind of catapulted it, which is very exciting. No, this does not burn. And I never do my makeup anymore, so we're just going to let the foundation do its thing.
You're friends with Eric. It's not really a flex to talk on his stage.
I'm not going to get new foundation. It'll be fine in the end. I'm going to look great, so don't worry about it. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't feel bad. But don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
No, she's got color. I don't think it's too bad. I like when I get sunburnt.
I'll hydrate it, it'll be fine, and it'll be tan by, 7 p.m. or something like that. Okay, hold on. DoorDash is messaging me. Can I get DoorDash on this phone too? Yes. Okay, hold on. Give me the DoorDash. Give me the DoorDash. It's saying my eyelash glue that I picked was out of stock, and so I have to choose something different. Okay,
oh, that's annoying.
It just messaged me, but... Okay, what is with this internet? I can't handle it. All right, we have to do my makeup though. We can't talk too much because I have to go down there and get my I have to go down there and I have to get my eyelash glue in a couple minutes. So yeah, they make you go all the way down to the bottom of the tower. It's very barbaric. Just kidding. And so I fly back to Texas tomorrow morning, first flight, so I can go to Easter Sunday, which I don't know about y'all, but that is definitely my favorite service of the year. So I toggle between Christmas and Easter, but the Christmas service I went to this year was like not that exciting. I like the big pomp and circumstance and fanfare of services, and I know that this Easter service is going to be crazy. So I can't wait, and I'm really excited for that. So I'm leaving on the very first flight back to Texas tomorrow morning, which gets me super happy that I'll be back there for church on time. And it's very like applicable right now for obviously what's going on in my life, because if you think about it, it's like, you know, it's really easy to get frustrated with all the cancer stuff, but I've really not been, okay, to say I've not been focused on it is a big lie, of course, but I'm still focusing on things that are really important to me, and then focusing really aggressively on finding joy, like searching what the things that are making me super joyful in my life and putting a ton of intention and energy into that. I think it's a great example, like Saturday and between Good Friday and today. It's just a good reminder that Sunday is coming, and for me, it's kind of a metaphor for this as well, where it's like, my Sunday's coming. You know, right now might be a little like, why me? What is going on? And then it's just such a beautiful reminder. You know, I always have coached you guys really aggressively to have faith over fear. And a really funny thing happened last week, actually, at church. I want to tell you guys this story. It's really funny. Courtney busted out laughing at me, but I think one thing.
Is this? I'm gonna guess that this might be inappropriate. Also, she just said, "I've always coached you guys." Who is on this live? Like, clearly, your only influence is MLMs. Clearly.
I really like about church is that if you get a really great pastor, you end up getting somebody who can just really move you with their words, right? And so this pastor is insanely talented. He was actually the president of the Southern Baptist Church for a few years, which I'm guessing, you know, he probably voted into that or something like that, which means people must have really liked how he preached. So anyway, so I am really into his preaching style. I really enjoy it. It's biblical. It's not theoretical. It's not this everybody get rich philosophy that a lot of churches these days seem to be preaching and harping on.
What's good, Ray? What's good?
Which I want y'all to get rich, but I don't want to go to church and hear about how I need to make money to do whatever, you know? So at any rate, so he said he was preaching about peace last week, and I thought this was powerful to begin with, and his sermon was amazing, or whatever it's called in a Baptist church. I don't know what it's called. I grew up Episcopalian. And he was talking about, hey, if your problems are big enough to worry about, don't you think your problems are big enough to pray about? And I was so into the preaching that I went, oh, shit! In the middle of the service, it was really funny. Courtney busted out laughing. Joshua busted out laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to cuss in the middle of church in front of thousands of people, but whatever, you know. I was moved. I was moved by it. So I did. I cussed in church, but I really loved that. I just thought to myself, gosh, like I wish more people had that kind of thought process going through their minds when things are not going well. So do I have moments of stress around this? Yeah, sure. But am I actually as not really lighthearted, but as positive thinking around this as I seem online? Yeah, honestly. I know that God gives battles that you can handle, and so for all of us, not just me, God gives battles that you can handle. It's not too big for you. That's why you're given the struggles that you have in your life.
What about babies? Babies who get cancer. They're just born. God gives them struggles that they can deal with.
At least I believe that. And I just think this is no different. I think it's a great opportunity for me to use my platform to help people get healthy, even healthier. I think it's a great
How? What are you talking about? How?
opportunity for me to tell y'all to get your freaking money up and start paying for coaches and mentors and get yourself around the right rooms and the right people.
Are you kidding me? That's how we're going to win at life, is give you money. Give coaches money. MLM coaches money. That's how I'm going to win at life. That's ridiculous.
So your network is big and strong for when something like this happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but in case it happens. And I was, you know, I'm actually late. I was supposed to see Wes hours ago, but whatever. Wes and I are going to drive over to Eric's house together, but we were talking about, we had a conversation, and
I remember, like, she was sitting in the big chair. You know, she's got this big chair that she used to coach from. And she once was talking about how it's terrible when, you know, you don't ever be late. It's bad to be late. Ironically, she missed a flight because she was too late to get to the airport. So, hypocrisy as per usual.
or it wasn't a conversation. Somebody's on stage yesterday, and he was saying, he's like, why? He's like, do you even understand why you need to pay to be coached by her or by me or by who? You know, he's like listing Eric and Sean or whatever. Our networks. Like, you are not getting access to me if you're not in my platinum program. Like, you're not getting access to my network if you're not going to master. I'm not going to make phone calls for you that you need.
I don't know how to tell you this, Jessie. This is access right now, right here. Right. So the network, that's what you're paying for. I don't think that's a good enough draw card, really. Even if you were very rich, these are some of the worst people in the world. The most exploitative. You know, network marketing is a special kind of scam. That's why I'm here. That's why I do what I do, to try and, show you the reality of what a network marketing company and how they take advantage and scam people. But network marketing coaches are a level up for the scam, because they're not only trying to recruit you for their own company, which is what she's done. Sorry, I need to figure out my. But also, and we have had that confirmed by Erin. She has said that it's happening. Jessie Lee said as much to her. So there's that. But you're asking people who are already struggling to succeed in a business that has a 1% success rate, and you would like them to give you more money. That is so scummy. I don't care about that network of people. That network of people are some of the worst of the worst, because they not only because of the reasons I just said. God damn it. So shove your network where the sun don't shine. I'd rather be a principled person, as I am right now. I wouldn't give up what I am now to be in your circle for any amount of money. No way. Fuck that. Ew. Yeah. It's and that's the thing. These are the top leaders. They are giving out their coaching. Top leaders know how their money gets made. So not only, are you doing all of this, but you know exactly what you're doing. You know it. So that's disgusting. And fuck your network.
Unless you're in my inner circle. Like, mine's called accelerator, obviously, but not even, and not normal accelerator. No, like, I need to know who you are. I need to have a relationship with you, and I only have a relationship with people that are in my top tier coaching. It's the only possibility. There's 1,000 people in my gold accelerator. I can't get to know everybody, so you gotta figure that out. But I really was like, he's not wrong. And so then we had a conversation around it. He's like, I don't care. And then I asked him a question. I said, I do have a question for you. I said, do you get yelled at by people on the internet when you're super direct about that? Because if you don't know Wes, he will literally send you a video where he says, you fucking idiot, you fucking loser, get your fucking money right. You better pay me $15,000 right now, you fucking loser. And his whole thing is, he's like, those people are breaking character in their homes too. They're asking their wives for free favors. In his case, it's mostly menu coaches, right? They're asking their wives for free favors. They're asking their friends to be lax on things. He's like, not around me. He's like, that doesn't function around me. It doesn't work like that. And the crazy thing is, well, it's not even that crazy, I guess. He's like, people want you to yell at them. They want to figure out how you got where you are. And you got where you are, Jessie Lee, because you're an incredibly hard-nosed, tough woman who doesn't take shit from people. And you have a lack of morals and ethics. Who's this fuckhead who's harassing people for talking to their wives about things? Like, what? That is ridiculous. That's the network we want access to. No, the fuck, we do not need. People don't want to be like you. And you know what? I don't think anyone wants to be yelled at. That's just my point of view. I was like, yeah? He's like, when you get yelled at, what do you do? I said, I rise to the occasion. He's like, right, that's what winners do. I was like, all right, okay. Sounds like self-help circle jerk. Ooh, you're a winner. We're winners. Why? Because we're fighters. Because we're this. Because we stayed the course. Because we didn't quit. We didn't give up. No, because you are exploitative fucking jerks who don't care who is sacrificed for your pockets to be full. That's it. Hey. But I've spent obviously a lot of money to get in the rooms, and now I'm in the rooms, and now I'm the one leading the rooms, and life changes when you spend money like that. So, holy. So
I think that was just pure luck too. Right time, right place for her because of where coaching was starting. That's when Eric Worre was getting out of network marketing because of apparently, now this is just what I've heard through the grapevine, that when a lot of top leaders started coaching and leaving companies was around about when the anti-MLM movement started. So to have her, like moment then, it was a good time. Oh, a scratch on my neck. So it could have been anyone, and she's got the ego to say it and do it, you know. Um, she knows that she's not the number one network marketer in the world, but it's like Monate saying the number one hair care product. It really doesn't matter. And her reputation does get her in rooms. But, how do people actually feel about her? Who knows?
he's super aggressive though, and I think it's incredible what he does. And these guys really are changed. It's cool. I was watching some of their stories because a lot of them are tagging me and stuff now. So hi if you're from Wes. And their stuff is like it's not them talking about the business advice that Wes gave them. It's them talking about how Wes made them realize how freaking weak they are, how weak-minded they are, how they're lazier than hell, how they're not going to the gym, how they're fat, how they're unhealthy, how they're lying to their families about stuff, how they're spending money on dumb stuff, how they're drinking, how they're doing drugs, how they're undisciplined, how they don't go to the gym every morning. And they were just saying, you get discipline and that kind of stuff in life, and then your whole life changes.
Ew. I'm glad that she just had to put the boot in for fat people there. She's so fat phobic. It's disgusting. And you can't tell health by looking at somebody. And to call someone weak, I think that's such an insult. I mean, before I said, like most people don't like getting yelled at. If you've got a kink fetish, like a masochist fetish. Oh my god, shut up. You know what I mean? Some people do like to be degraded. This face is great. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I don't think that's a good thing. To me, it sounds like what would happen eventually is you would get that coaching and then you'd need therapy. That's what I think would happen with that. And you know what? I would say that every single person who goes searching for coaching, that's what they're looking for. That's what they actually need. Anyone who starts in an MLM, what they need is therapy because they are targeted due to being in like a more vulnerable state in their life. I've never heard an MLM distributor say, "Oh, I was having the best time of my life and then I got recruited into this MLM." So, mm.
So I know apparently a lot of people like to get yelled at. Who knew? So who knew? A lot of you guys, and it was funny because as soon as I said, I was like, I don't know if I could just start yelling at people. And Courtney goes, "Dude, I've always loved when you yell at me." I'm like, really?
So in other words, you have yelled at people. I don't know if I could yell at people. Well, I like it when you yell at me. So in other words, you have yelled at people. You've yelled at Courtney. Wow. And poor Courtney. Oh God, she's so deep in. She's so deep in. God damn it.
She's like, always. And so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to start yelling. But anyway, then I asked him. I said,
It's so toxic and unhealthy. God damn it. Courtney, please get some self-esteem. Oh.
you yell at hate on the internet, 'cause as soon as I say one thing or like name it, it doesn't matter. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, Jessie Lee with the attitude, with the da da da. Can you believe she said da da? He goes, absolutely. All those broke, poor, ugly fucking losers. I was like, touche.
Broke, poor, same thing. Ugly, loser, no, not all the time, sometimes. Touche. He's so right. They are broke, poor, ugly losers. I'm surprised we didn't get fat lesbian in there, but there's still time for that. There's still time. We'll see if she saves it up for us, eh? This is for us right now.
He's got a point. So I'm gonna work on my.
Also, you're gonna call Isabella Lanta broke poor ugly? I don't think so. Julie Joe? How'd Savannah? Mama Tsunami? Oh my god. Hot Mama? And the Clown Town? The hottest sibling duo out there? Oh, how dare you? How dare you? It really hurt my feelings. Not really. And everybody's gorgeous anyway, alright? So, DC, gorgeous. Eric, gorgeous. Heather, gorgeous. Deanna, gorgeous. Chelsea, gorgeous. Heather, gorgeous. Everybody's gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Max gorgeous as well. He's the prettiest.
Aggression. I'm just kidding. But it was interesting because another way to explain that, I guess, is actually boundaries. He just has really strong boundaries around, like right here. So I'm not going to use the West example. Like the question, what way do you like to keep motivated? I would say, I don't answer questions like that for free. You can join my platinum program. It's $3,000 a month. I'll answer it there.
The arrogance. You know, someone could be asking that from an honest place, especially given the cancer diagnosis. But also, she's already got a plethora of free content out there that answers this question. So that's, if you buy her coaching, then, you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't pay for it.
But he would say it really aggressively. Also, you know, he would get. But he said every response to everything is like that. Like you want a response from him, go buy his program. I'm like, oh, is that my problem? Do I give away too much for free? Yes. But I will answer that question right now because all the guys operate like this. Yes. By the way, I wasn't talking about Sean right now. I'm talking about Wes. But
Do they? Do they say that? I haven't noticed. Ray sort of gives out, even though he sucks. Like he does actually, but then he'll give them the tips and say if you want more, if you want. It's the thing where they say, oh, you can get this first chapter in the book, and then you get to the end of the chapter and you're like, if you want the rest of this, you can pay this much to get into my course or whatever. So I've seen that tactic, but I don't think coaching is a gendered thing. It's like you coach the way that you coach. It doesn't matter.
what's really interesting is I don't think any of you are actually searching for motivation, but you use that word a lot. That word gets misused constantly. You're not looking for motivation. You're looking for something to actually inspire you. You're looking for something that you want.
Inspiration and motivation are kind of synonyms.
Do in your life. And I find that if you're just doing businesses and following passions that you actually are passionate about, the motivation is not something you're looking for. Now, are there things I don't feel like doing that I do? Sure. But when I look at what I'm doing with my life, is it more like the long-term goal and what and what's happening in my life? Does it all go in coinciding with a passion project? Yeah, it does. So, yeah, it's not concealer that's stressing you out. I'm baking my face because I'm in Miami and I don't want to get oily. All right, so up next, since Dawn Allen, who's watching right now, hey, stole my lash glue. You know, that's what friends are for. Stealing your lash glue. Just kidding. But I really think she did steal it. So yeah. Let's see. You followed so many new people from me posting and them tagging you. Good people. Yeah, dude. They're like my brothers. It's interesting. They're like my big, scary, tatted brothers who have tried to kill a lot of people in the past. What can I say? That's what I feel like when I'm around them. Like I feel like baby sister or something like that. That they're all protecting and loving. It's really funny. I don't know how to explain it. When Wes was telling some of these prison stories, or even pre-prison stories, shooting people, shooting them in their stomachs and their legs, and I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, when I got arrested, I didn't know what I was getting arrested for. I thought I was getting arrested for shooting the guy that I shot the day before. I'm like, oh my god, I've lived such a basic life. I've never shot anybody. Maybe that's my problem. I have some people that could be my first targets. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I shouldn't say that either because then people are take that out of context. I don't even have a gun, so chill out.
Okay, yep. How am I going to take it out of context? I haven't stopped anything. You just said, like that, how am I going to take it out of context? Oh, I shouldn't say that. So you immediately acknowledged that it wasn't the right thing to say, right? you don't have a gun, that's good, I suppose, because Texas has an open carry, I think. But I don't know. Anything, just there seems to be a little bit of truth in that. And that's, yeah, it is what it is. We'll see now. We've got the shock and sell. We'll see if she's going to sell in a minute because that was fairly shocking.
People in my life have guns, yes. Will Wes probably threaten you? Yeah. Will Eric? Definitely. Well, a lot of people? Yeah. So, what can I say? All right, so back to our normal program where we don't talk about shooting people because I don't shoot people. People are like, what the hell? Jessie Lee went down to this inner circle mastermind with these boys, and now the conversations are around shooting people. Look, guys, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not really a threat. I'm not a threat. I'm drinking, so I added tart cherry juice to the juice today to try to cover up some of this kale and carrot flavor, and it tastes so good that I have a level of concern that they didn't even put kale in it. I feel like it's just a cherry drink.
I'm pretty sure that's a ketone. Yep, she did it. She did it. Very predictable.
But then it's a little, like, textured, so maybe not. You know? That's what Wes does to you. I love it. I know, right? Like, he's so wild. He's down at the pool right now, turning into a lobster, he said. I was supposed to meet him 2 hours ago, and then I got stuck on a phone call. I was laying in bed, and I was finding a scammer that's out there scamming people. I was doing the Lord's work. So, yeah. Do I still have the sniffles? I don't know. Have I had the sniffles? I haven't even noticed. So, if I've got the sniffles, I don't know. I feel great. I feel great. Just keeping my immune system up, doing the most. Smart ad. Tart cherry is fantastic for you. If it's straight concentrate. Yeah, I got it from Smoothie King. So, I've been trying a lot of different ones. So, I might fill it. I don't know. I just used that, that fiber gel. And then I might go in with this little guy really fast. Because this one is, growing in strange. I don't know what's happening in this side of my eyebrow world. But, no, that's all I'm going to do. Obviously she traveled for keynote. Naomi, I don't know what you're answering for them, but thank you, my girl. How's surgery recovery going? You just joined me in the accelerator. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Do I drink? No. Not a fan. Not a fan. There was some time, in the past, I'd have a cocktail here and there, but I don't even like how it tastes. Why does it gotta taste so bad? And then I like being in control. So, drinking for me just, takes you out of control. Well, I can't pack trials from Miami. I don't live in Miami yet. But you guys can order trials. My trial link in the bio. And when I get home tomorrow, I can do that. I do have a lot of sun today. My chest is red, but everything else is beautiful and brown. This is all brown. Look at this. Wow. Look at that tan line. Everyone here's the ugly belly button update. I couldn't even get all the way in maybe the ocean would have been antiseptic or something, but I didn't get in the ocean because this is still doing its gooey, disgusting thing. So I didn't want to get in the pool water, that's for sure. And then yeah, I might move to Miami. I like it here, and since I got another 100 years to live, here we go. I feel like with all of these supplements that I'm taking and all of these juices I'm drinking and this oxygen water I'm drinking and all the stuff I'm doing, it all tastes so bad. I gotta live a really long time, I did get vitamin D, yes. Caffeine-free ketones are what I'm drinking. I'm not drinking the caffeine.
She kind of did it again because she said, I'm going to live for hundreds of years. Yes, ketones. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know if this is even very interesting to watch, but
Do I still have body butter? It's a healing for scarring. Let you know. I don't think so. I've been using this body butter a lot. This is all natural body butter from Buff City Soap. So I bought several of them because I really like it. But happy Easter, Mark. Oh, I should have got in the ocean.
yeah. Salt water is pretty good for healing things.
Sorry, I just heard a message from my brother. It has nothing to do with anything health related, but I'm glad it's coming through on all of my. It's coming through on literally all of my devices. My brother says, "Oh, what's this? Hopefully not. Let me see. What's this?" Okay. You do all those healing modalities on a daily basis. That's a full-time job, girl. I love that. Apricot seed is probably at my house by now. I ordered it last week for the B17 vitamin that's in it, which Hold on. If you don't know, B-17 is illegal in America. Crazy.
So I'm guessing it's like a FDA thing, but then I don't know, maybe don't tell everyone. Can you get in trouble? What?
But I've been in Miami for 5 days now, so it should be in the house by now. Oh, now this is a story I like to see. Carly says, woman, my grandpa had stage 4 colon cancer at 64. He lived till he was 101. Let's go. I received that. B17 is a vitamin that is in apricot seeds. Why is it illegal? Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of stuff is kind of frowned upon by the medical community when it's natural.
Imagine that they are looking after consumers by banning certain things that could be dangerous. Look, I know that compared to other countries, America does have loosey-goosey sort of things because, there's lobbying groups that will get their products, up there more than others. But yeah, if it is banned in America, then it must be really bad.
Why? I don't know. I do know. The word you're looking for is money. Money is the word you're.
Are you what? Why? Oh my God. Is she going to be spurting like QAnon points soon? What are you talking about? Money. Like I did say, yeah, there are things that they do have lobbying groups who lobby for certain things to be accepted. However, in the end, like they do have to make good decisions for consumers. Otherwise, people might die, you know?
Looking for. So anyway, you can get it though in apricot seeds. So that's my move. That's what I'll be doing. Getting them apricot seeds. I'm so excited about that. Really excited about that. Really excited for my Greek test to come back so I can find out which immunotherapies and or chemotherapies will work against my specific cancer. Take that out of my mouth. Not mine. I don't claim this cancer. So it will work against my specific body, I would say. Okay? And then I can make.
Is that a manifestation thing? Her teeth look nice. Is it a manifestation thing? Can't mention cancer, because otherwise I will manifest it. I mean, you didn't talk about cancer before, but you still got it.
A treatment plan. So I'm very excited for that. That will be a happy day in the neighborhood. Very excited for that. I feel like it will be a good day. I need to floss really fast because I have like cherry between my teeth. I didn't even eat cherry. I just drank it. Okay. There we go. Yes, my Greek test. So amazing. All right. I look terrific. Thank you. I think I'm going to keep my hair up, actually, because I was going to, I have my straightening iron on to straighten it for this fight, but I really feel like it's quite hot in Miami, and I feel like it's just going to be too dang on hot for me. So maybe like a little pony. Maybe I won't need the treatments, but I do need a cure. So no evidence of disease, which I'm excited about. I'm doing a lot of different protocols and stuff like that, obviously.
Yeah, again, I wonder if she's doing them with under doctor supervision. All right. Sorry. The cord was has it plugged in again?
Throwing the little old kitchen sink at it. That's the goal over here. The goal over here is obviously a cure. The goal over here is to beat it. And then the cool thing is, in the meantime, I'm just doing all the things in my business that bring me a bunch of joy. So if things are not bringing me joy or making me happy or me being like, oh, I love that I did that, or gosh, I'm really looking forward to that call or that Zoom or that whatever, well, then it got punted. Okay, it got punted straight across the freaking Atlantic Ocean. Tell you what, if it's not making me happy to do it, it's not happening. It's not happening. All of my.
I mean, that's good, but like, it's okay if you don't do any business. Like, haven't you got enough money? Or are you thinking I need to keep going because if I don't die, and I suppose that's what she's trying to manifest. She needs all the money. But I don't know. Like, if she had good investments, she might be able to just wait it out. Hmm.
energy is being spent on things that I love. I look beautiful anyway. Like what would look good on television? My dasher is arriving right now. Okay, so my door dasher is arriving right now. Let me put my mascara on. And then I have to go downstairs and get my eyelash glue from them. And then I have to finish getting ready. And then I have to be in a car by 6 o'clock with Wes Watson and Sohab. I have to get in a car with them and get kidnapped by them. And then taken to Eric's house. And then at Eric's house, I can't wait to see his house, actually. And then we're going to drive together in our car to the UFC fight. And I really hope that you guys see me on the telly. I don't really care, actually. But maybe I'm on television. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But I'm excited to go to this because I've never been to a UFC fight. And maybe I love it. Maybe I hate it. Maybe I learn some skill sets so that I can attack everybody who's mean to me. And I feel like it's like a really good plan. So I hate eyelash extensions. They pull out your actual eyelashes. Even the people who are like, I'm a pro, I won't get them pulled out. You pull them all out. So you know what? I think part of the reason I was getting so inflamed, well, I had leaky gut. There's that, and I already healed that. But I think the vegetables were killing me for so long, partially because of leaky gut, and then partially because my biome was probably off, and then partially because I had a tumor. I had a tumor in my stomach.
Isn't leaky gut a myth? But also, like, yeah, the tumor would have been the difference.
Not in my stomach. I had a tumor in my colon. A tumor. Just a little tumor. So, you know, who knows? So I just think that everything changed. But yeah, I'm eating only fruits and vegetables now. And I haven't eaten any nuts yet because I feel like they're going to make me poop my brains out. But I might start incorporating some nuts because I'm really hungry over here. Okay? So, yeah, what can I say? All right. At any rate, the tumor. Yeah, I wish, well, no, I did have it probably a while, but I didn't know. I was going to say, I wish I had known about it, because then, you know, I could have named it, and then we could have removed it. No, F that. We got that hoe out of there. It doesn't need a name, that little biatch. What can I say? Thank you, I appreciate you guys. I have to look super attractive for my platonic male friends that I'm going to hang out with. That's the goal.
She keeps on saying, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? It's interesting. It's like a verbal crutch almost at the moment. Does that mean she is lost for words? I don't know.
So, let's see. You're in the accelerator program. Oh, because who wouldn't be in it? Yeah, Ruth, let's go. Am I able to eat quinoa? I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what the deal is with that. But I've been gone for 5 days. So 5 days of my veganism has been traveling. So when I get home, I'll probably find a chef or something like that who will cook my food for me, because Lord knows I'm not going to start cooking. And that's that. So stay away from cashews. Oh, Lord.
She's going vegan? Is that something that people talk about for cancer?
Y'all, there's so much advice going out right now. It's crazy. The kefir, I did drink some of that. Yeah, that tastes like yogurt or something like that. I was drinking that. All right, so my dasher's nearby. He's not here yet, so I can still ramble with you guys, even though I'm really high up in the tower. So it's gonna take me a long time to go downstairs. Maybe you guys have a question. I don't really know. Everything looks. Where's my lipstick? It's up there. I have to wait for that. My last accelerator call was fire. Thank you. How's my sex life? Oh, booming. Great question.
Who would ask that? Somebody would ask that who actually knows her, because she does talk about stuff like that normally. Like, no thanks.
You recovered so great. How'd you get back on your feet so fast? I started walking.
Thank goodness she didn't answer that question. I'm sure she thought about it, but maybe Avi doesn't want it out there. Oh, P.S. If you don't know, Avi, her partner, her boyfriend of 7 months, married with 3 kids under 7.
45 minutes, or I walked the very first night for 45 minutes. I just want to keep my body in motion the whole time. And I think a lot of my recovery was more like my body was in really good physical shape before surgery. So there's that. I should wear pink lipstick.
But you weren't healthy before you went into. You had fucking cancer before you went and had your small intestine cut up and taken out. I just can't believe that doctors would let her go for a 45-minute walk after surgery on that day. Like, I had my appendix out about 15 years ago, and I would not have been able to do a 45-minute walk. No way. And getting your appendix out is a walk in the park compared to what she had done. So
this pink lipstick, actually. I don't really know where. Like this hot pink lipstick. Where is boyfriend? Boyfriend is in California with his children. And if I were dramatic, I would tell you things that happened last night. But I'll just let everybody who thinks anything about my relationship dig themselves a big, gigantic grave of embarrassment right now. Makeup brand that I use a lot. A lot of.
What does that mean? I just want to listen to that again. Okay.
I have this pink lipstick actually. I don't really know where. Like this hot pink lipstick. Where is boyfriend? Boyfriend is in California with his children. And if I were dramatic, I would tell you things that happened last night. But I'll just let everybody who thinks anything about my relationship dig themselves a big, gigantic grave of embarrassment right now. Makeup brand that I use a lot.
Something of embarrassment? Why would we be embarrassed about our assumptions? Like, what does that mean? If I were dramatic, I would leave you this very cryptic message about my relationship with my boyfriend. It is interesting that she started talking about him having children only after it was exposed that he was married. We'd never heard about him having, he's a good dad, he's going to see his kids, etc., etc.
A lot of them in front of me. I see Limelight.
Oh. Also, shock and sell. So we had the shock, which was, everybody thinks they know about my relationship, and now I'm going to sell you some of the products that I have in front of me.
I see Natasha Denona, Moxie Lash, Sephora, Charlotte Tilbury, Anastasia, NARS, YSL, Kat Von D, Saint.
Kat Von D is not the name. It's KVD Beauty. It's not. They don't call it Kat Von D anymore. She's not involved with the business. KVD Beauty. Okay. It's just a bit of a pet peeve because I've heard her say that before, and it's like no, because it makes. I don't know. I think she does it because when she last said it, I thought she was talking about how she got sent something from Kat Von D, and I'm like, no, it's KVD Beauty, and I'm pretty sure Erin said like when you order something from Sephora, sometimes they'll throw in something extra for you,
Urban Decay,
like a tester. I mean,
Milk, and this is unique. So I'm not actually I'm not attached to anything, I should say. It says arriving now. Your dash is nearby. Still not here. So whatever. I don't talk about his kids on my videos or online at all. So no, it's not my story to tell about his children. So it doesn't matter how old they are, their ages, their genders, any of that stuff. So they're his children. They're not my kids. They'll be my stepkids someday.
I was waiting because I've seen DC reacted to this video as well, and I've seen the DC thumbnail, and I was waiting for her to say it. Did I think that's how she was going to say it? No, I didn't, especially when she prefaced it by talking so like calmly and saying, "It's not my story to tell. I'm not going to tell you about them." Ma'am, is there a tropical bird who's like screeching in the like? What the hell? That was so weird. I mean, fine, like I think it's a little bit skeevy on his behalf, but also, like her little digs at Judaism, things like that, staying with him when that he's got a partner, family, that like they only filed for divorce in January. We don't know the whole story, but if it was all above board, we would have heard about it. Like, why keep it a secret? I think that yeah, she kept it a secret, and that's why he wasn't allowed to be seen on camera as well. I'm just going to see that one more time. And his children are all under 7, and he has a 2-year-old. So I think that's really like a poor family and the poor child. 2 years. Well, the baby would have been 1 year and 3 months. No, 7, 1.5. Poor thing.
With that, but I've been gone for 5 days. So 5 days of my veganism has been traveling. So when I get home, I'll probably find a chef or something like that who will cook my food for me, because Lord knows I'm not going to start cooking. And that's that. So stay away from cashews. Oh, Lord. Y'all, there's so much Y'all, there's so much advice going out right now. It's crazy. Oh, the kefir. I did drink some of that. Yeah, that tastes like yogurt or something like that.
I went back too far.
All right. So my dasher's nearby. He's not here yet, so I can still ramble with you guys, even though I'm really high up in the tower. So it's gonna take me a long time to go downstairs. Maybe you guys have a question. I don't really know. Everything looks. Where's my lipstick? It's up there. I have to wait for that. My last accelerator call was fire. Thank you. How's my sex life? Oh, booming. Great question. You recovered so great. How'd you get back on your feet so fast? I started walking 45 minutes, or I walked the very first night for 45 minutes. I just want to keep my body in motion the whole time. And I think a lot of my recovery was more like my body was in really good physical shape before surgery. So there's that. I should wear pink lipstick. I have this pink lipstick actually. I don't really know here. Like this hot pink lipstick. Where is boyfriend? Boyfriend is in California with his children. And if I were dramatic, I would tell you things that happened last night. But I'll just let everybody who thinks anything about my relationship dig themselves a big, gigantic grave of embarrassment right now. Makeup brand that I use a lot of them. In front of me, I see Lime Life, I see Natasha Denona, Moxie Lash, Sephora, Charlotte Tilbury, Anastasia, NARS, YSL, Kat Von D.
And there's like someone
Saint,
mowing out the yard now, outside.
Urban Decay, Milk, and this is Unique. So I'm not actually, I'm not attached to anything, I should say. It says I'm wrapping now. Your dasher's new. He's still not here, so whatever. I don't talk about his kids on my videos or online at all. So no, it's not my story to tell about his children. So it doesn't matter how old they are, their ages, their genders, any of that stuff. So they're his children. They're not my kids. They'll be my stepkids someday.
I'm gonna take a shot. Take a screenshot of that. They'll be my stepkids one day. Wow.
So anyway, I don't have. Do I have any pharmacy right now? No. Oh, I do have Market America also. Actually, my contour is Market America.
What the hell was that?
So yeah. Oh, Dawn, I saw your text just now. Oh, I'll tell you, it was wild. My favorite food, I don't know. Pizza is all I'll say now. I would say steak in the past. Who's watching the dogs? Their favorite dog walker. And then both my assistants are at the property every day as well. So yeah, it's just not my. It's like everything on the internet, I guess. You know a certain amount of information that people decide to give you, but obviously they don't give you all the information, and that's no different. So,
well, the thing is that what people know about Albie and his children is that it comes from the divorce filing papers. So it's not like it's, Sally Jane sending a group text or whatever. Like it's coming from legal documents. So, yeah.
I have an amazing relationship, and the kids are great.
I think that's fine. Like, I think one, like, yeah, it sucks that he left the children behind, but, obviously they have this relationship. Although, so if you go back and watch DC's live when she was packing trials and presents, no, because Courtney wasn't there. It was a different one. And she was packing trials on one afternoon, and he came home from work, and she said something to him, and he said, like, it was, he'd picked it up, and she told him what it was, and he said, yeah, I know I can read. And she's like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. She completely deflated in that moment. It was like a minuscule change, but I could see just how deflated she was in that moment. So it was, like, that's what made us think that it was a bit, I don't know, maybe on the rocks, but we don't know. I don't know. I don't know what a relationship is like, but, hopefully they can do the right thing by this woman. Co-parenting is a thing. It exists. People manage to do it. I think it's a lot with 3 kids, especially if they live in California and you live in a different state that's quite far away. If you're going to be sharing custody, that's a lot for kids to go through. So, those sorts of logistical arguments there are something else. But I think it's fine as long as she's not doing things to antagonize the wife.
That's how your skincare and makeup repertoire should be a mix of what works for your skin and skin tone. Yeah. See, it ended up okay. I think we were all a little scared at the beginning, right? Just a little bit scared. But hopefully you're not scared anymore. All right, what's going on with the Dasher? Come on, Dasher, where are you? But no, we're great. We're great. Let's see. Dude, I mean, look, here's the thing. It's funny because I don't even really care about getting married again. But because I've been married and it doesn't change anything.
I thought you weren't going to talk about this, but now you are? Okay.
But I would have like a crazy party. I could change my name. Could, you know, I don't know. I don't really care. For me, the wedding is whatever. Because obviously, if and when, let's say I do get married, it's like, golly, then I gotta get all these contracts, gotta get the flipping prenup done, gotta get all the, it's just a lot of extra.
Oh, Arby, she's gonna have a prenup. You better, if you want to make your magic, you know, yeah, that's smart on her behalf. Absolutely. Take care of you as a single woman with means. Lock it down before you before you get married, if you decide to get married.
Extra work, you know what I mean? The concealer is NARS. The color is Nougatine. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm excited for the fights. I just wanted to wear makeup tonight and put the lashes on, which I don't have on right now. Oh, my order was dropped off. Is it at my door? Oh my God, the man's a hero. First person ever to come up. I order DoorDash every day. Be right back. We don't have to go anywhere.
That is pretty good service. I'm excited. I'm a little bit excited now. Did she get it last year? Oh my goodness. That is good service. Well done.
All right. I got last you. All right. Thank you guys someone just ordered a trial on the link in the bio and a trial link. Thank you. I'm concerned you after to be in a car. Oh, I have to be downstairs in 10 minutes. Thank you for the reminder. Holy crap. Okay. So I forgot about that. So thank you. Okay, so we're gonna take this lash glue and get some lashes on. Whee! Oh my God, how am I? I'm so good, guys. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me on my toes because I literally forgot. I have to be dressed and downstairs. 10 minutes. Oh my God.
She's only on
Wes
for another
Watson, if
5
you're watching,
minutes.
don't leave me. Don't leave me, Wes. Don't leave me. Somebody messaged so hot and say, don't leave her. Don't leave her. I don't want to take an Uber alone. Crazy. I don't wear makeup ever anymore. So, this is not the right glue for it because these lashes, I wear these Moxie lashes. Well, I don't wear lashes ever anymore, but these are, for a lack of a better word, different. They use this like nanotech something technology, so they're not glue but glue. It doesn't get sticky or tacky or anything like that, and then it just peels off in this silicone whatever.
Oh,
I really
that sounds
like it.
good.
And then this is just normal lash glue, so I'm having to use normal lash glue right now to put on better than normal lashes. So, praise Jesus. Here we go. You love when I wear the Moxie lash? Yeah. I think I would be okay if they were some of these less dramatic ones, but these super dramatic ones just don't really fit my face anymore, I don't think, because I don't do the crazy makeup. One sec. I actually kind of look back on photos of it from last year, and I don't even recognize myself when I used to wear lashes every day.
Lots of us don't recognize you as well.
But I like it. I like sitting down and getting a little bit feminine and girly with you guys and feeling pretty. I talked to this really cool astrologist the other day. He's like a master astrologist. And he's like, with all the treatments, maybe you end up not looking the way you like to look for a while. But
She's always like, it's never she just goes to a hairdresser. She's always going to like the best of the best. I went to this place, a master astrologist.
you'll get back to it. Don't worry. I thought it was like super nice of him to say that. Okay. All right, here we go. No, I'm not doing another Miami meetup. No, that was just the other day. Oh, mother. See, sticky. I can feel the freaking glue being gluey. No.
The glue being gluey.
Like, can we not? Can we not and pretend we did? All right. You guys want to see what I'm wearing, by the way? I'll show you.
No.
I'm wearing this Dolce & Gabbana little like crop top
Dolce and Gabbana suck. They are very they're homophobic.
thing. I hope it looks good. I don't know. And then I'm wearing the leather pants. So yeah, let's go. Oh, thanks, Emily. She says, 2 years on, I still get a good pump from your lives. Keep going, you rock star. Appreciate that. You're beautiful inside now. Thank you, Harriet. I appreciate you. Oh, that heart of yours. Hope your outfit's ready to go. I'm wearing this. This is what I'm wearing.
She still looks really like her
I think I'm gonna have to take that glue with me. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean.
It just looks a little bit light on her. That's all, because she's so dark and like everywhere else. I like her eyes though. They look nice. Ooh.
Neutral lip. Love it. Okay. I have 7 minutes. So, will I be in Munich in May? I will be in Munich in May if my health allows me to. Absolutely. And I can't wait to see you there. So, yeah. I'm a rock star. Yeah, Beth. 6 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm just putting this on right now. Just, like, show you guys what the top looks like, okay? It's super cute. I bought it, though, in May last year when I was quite bigger. So, hold on a second. I don't want to flash you guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. Alright, here we go. Super cute.
Yeah, it looks cute, but Dolce and Gabbana
This will work
suck.
just fine. And then leather pants. So I'm gonna put my leather pants on, and then I'm gonna continue to look like a freaking supermodel in my own world. This glue is making my eyeball itch. Not itch, but like, come on, man. It's probably gonna take me the full 5 minutes to put these pants on, so I really have to go. Oh, I didn't highlight my face yet, so hold on, let's highlight together. Let's do this together, because we're all friends. Munich is on. The dates are already published by the German team. It's May... Don't quote me. 20th and 21st, I think. So if you are in Europe and you want to come, would love to see you.
Oh,
Hopefully I get to go. Like I really want to be there, obviously. But we shall see how everything goes. Treatments that are going to work for me and all that good stuff. Anyway, love hanging out with you guys. Hopefully I look smirking hot for you. And I will see you guys on the television. I'm going to UFC now. So if you're going to the fight, I'll see you at the fight. If you're not going to the fight, I will not see you at the fight. What can I say? So let's go, Mario. Hey, Jay. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Ciao.
her lashes did look nice in the end there. Okay. I don't know if it was the most interesting thing. She didn't do as much shock and sell, but she still did it. Oh, my nose. My nose has been so itchy this whole time. Like, allergies itchy. Ugh. I hate the stuff about the coaching. Bullshit. Fuck off. Don't even go there. That's how you get money, and your network sucks. Then we had like it's always a one-upmanship. A couple of people, joined Accelerator. It's all about selling. We're still peddling the kitchen sink treatment, while ignoring science with chemo, and then we're still pushing other MLM products, and we're saying that no one knows about your relationship. Probably true, but what we do know has come from reliable sources, and then that you're going to be their stepmother soon, eventually, or something with screeching. I don't know. It was weird. All right. I think like this is the first time I've sort of talked about her since Colombia. Well, talked specifically or reacted to one of her trainings, or not trainings, sorry, lives. And I have been watching all of the other lives that people have been doing, and like really disgusted seeing her peddle all of these things, like the ASEA, the water in the blue thing that she talked about and tastes terrible. And she has been being anti-Semitic. She's been racist. She's been, like she's still just got some really awful things that she says, and she'll say something shocking like, "You have to get 15." Oh, no, I want to shoot people. Ha 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 ha. Just joking, and then immediately to selling after she said that. So the shock and sell is her It's her number one tool at the moment. I suppose it always has been. And then saying that she wants to yell at people, oh, Courtney, and saying that she don't she just told on herself so badly. Like, oh, I don't know if I could yell at people. And Courtney said, yeah, it's good when you yell at me. Oh, that's so dysfunctional. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it, and we will be checking back in with her, making sure that everything that she says out there that is peddling a point of view that is dysfunctional or unhealthy, we've got something to counteract it. She has a lot of influence. That's not a question. She does, uh, and I would say that her engagement and numbers have climbed considerably. So it's more dangerous than ever and more important than ever to speak out. Um, as I've said, we're not going to talk about, like, I don't want any speculation about whether she has cancer or not. And I don't want to talk about whether she deserves cancer or not. No one does. Okay. My other thought or belief is that I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody. It's awful. But I don't have any feelings towards Jessie Lee, as in, if she passed away from her cancer, I would just be sad for her dogs. That's it. Like, she's not a person that's in my life that affects my life at all. I do. I've got plenty of videos on other people I can make about. That's what it's about for me. And I think that, especially the people in her team, they're the ones who are going to need support and help if she passes away. You know, there's people who are still loyal to their leaders who've since perished. There were survivors at Jonestown, there were survivors in Heaven's Gate, and there's survivors in Shinrikyo who are still, you know, in that point of view, in that mind. But then alternatively, we've got people who escape the cult and speak out you know, and really try to use it to educate people, like Leah Remini. And yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Why did I get musical just then? Who knows? Who knows? The dogs and I are going to go and play. The yard is mowed. I did some mowing yesterday because we got a new mower a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to give it a try, and it was good. Except it's battery, so I ran the battery out. So that it was fun. All right, I'll probably see you again this week soon enough, cause I am gonna watch some more of the Optavia Level Up Cult Conference. Oh God, help me. All right, have a good one, everybody, and please like and subscribe, and go watch another anti-MLM video. Go check out Savannah's Olive Tree People. It is so good. Okay, all right, goodbye.